In life, we strive for success. We strive to be a better version of ourselves. But sometimes life greets us with failure. So are we really failures in life? Or is it just a process? Failure isn't something we should cower away from. In life experiences, we all go through our attempts to succeed in life. And most of the times we encounter failure. We encounter times where we don't actually succeed at doing what we wanted to do, or life doesn't just pan out the way it should plan out. Sometimes we get caught up in trying to be too perfect and not realize that there's a journey behind every success story. So my advice for this Monday motivation is to not fear failure, to actually fear being too perfect. Failure is part of success, so you should fail. And you heard me right, you should fail. You should aspire to succeed through failure. If I can go back in time and literally show you a timeline of how many times I have failed in life and how many times I should have quit or wanted to quit, then we would literally be going through a timeline of misery. The amount of mistakes I have made in life and the amount of failures or failed attempts to success, the amount of failed business ventures that I have started and failed and ended is by far a lot. I go by the basic rule of I'd rather fail 8 to 9 times and succeed on the 10th time than fail twice and then quit and never succeed at all. So I actually embrace failure as a life lesson to correct myself, to do something again, to aspire to change in life, to become someone a lot better than I was before. Failure, if anything, should be the path to becoming a better version of yourself. You may go out, you may study, you may fail a test, but that isn't the end of the world. You may fail to get a raise, you may fail to get that sale, you may fail to get the business deal that you wanted it so badly that would launch you to the next level. But realize the reason why you failed wasn't because life made you fail or because you're meant to fail. It's because at that point in time, there was something not right in place. It is our second chance to actually become something better, improve, learn from it, and perhaps even get something more out of life. So we should actually aspire to fail to succeed. We should aspire to create our success through our failures, because it is that reason why we fail so much that we learn so much. It's like, when it comes to my reselling business, if you're watching this for the first time, I resell and I sell insurance. Those are my two main businesses that I work from home from. And the amount of times I bought inventory and lost like $300, $500, I couldn't flip over a box. I once bought a box of cell phone cases and I literally could not sell more than 10. And I lost close to about $300 from that box. And that actually hurt. But it was actually a life lesson. It was a lesson through failure to not buy that specific product in order to not lose money again. So then I learned from it. I learned that not applying my best to selling insurance or to spend the right time from 8 in the morning to like about 6 o'clock in the afternoon in my insurance business. In 2018, I actually stopped all the way to January of 2020. So I literally took a year off because I failed. I literally failed at taking my insurance business to the next level. So that's a business venture there that I didn't exactly take it to the next level. I didn't apply myself. I didn't do the right moves. I didn't make the right amount of calls, and I failed. And I lost a lot of money because of it. I even had to go back to work at another insurance agency for a few months, and that didn't pan out very well. That was another failed attempt of trying to make a quick amount of money. I went to work for McDonald's for a few months, and that was also another failed attempt to make a little bit of money so I can, survive or do something with, buy my stuff, pay my gym memberships and stuff like that. So it's a failed attempt, but I learned from it. I actually got back to the drawing board. It made me realize that I can actually take my business to the next level. That through that failed attempt, I can learn and become someone better. So that message goes on to you guys watching this video. If you think you're a failure, you're not. It's just simply that there's something you need to self-analyze to change. Nobody in this life is a failure. We just need to change something. We need to go back to the drawing board and find out what mistakes we made and not make the same mistakes over again. If you know something's not working out, then cut it short. Learn from it, and learn that when that situation happens again in life, and it might, it's your second chance not to make that same mistake. So I extend to you, take it upon yourselves. You're not failures. You just have to go back to the drawing board. That you have to succeed through the failures. You just have to go through them. And if you're in reselling, if you're buying the wrong products, you already know that certain products don't sell anymore for you. So why buy them again? You know what? Change it up. Buy something else to resell. If you know that you're not making money through a specific platform like eBay or Poshmark or Mercari or Amazon, then cut your losses short and do something else. It goes to that, guys. Failure is something you shouldn't fear. It's something you should embrace, because it will propel you through the very next level, learning from it. So guys, remember, you should fail. You want to fail in order to succeed. As crazy as it sounds, I'd rather fail, learn, and take myself to the next level the next time around than to do everything perfectly and remain at a plateau. Every successful person will literally tell you, I have failed multiple times to get to the high level that I am. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of the day. Hopefully this gets to you. Hopefully you pick up that failure is something you should embrace to succeed. And thank you for watching again. I really appreciate it. If you like my content, you follow every Mondays. I'll do a Monday motivation. Give a thumbs up to this video. Bam. And leave a comment on failure. On why, your experiences, why you should succeed through your failures. And also subscribe to my channel, because every Monday, like I said, I will be dropping out these Monday motivations where we reflect, and every Monday we can build a community of reflection and build a community of simply just motivating each other to keep going on in life and to succeed. And upcoming on Wednesday, I will drop out a video on how to make $1,000 on eBay. Who doesn't want to make $1,000? I know I do. And I know I did. And I'll share with you on Friday on possibly tips on reselling and selling on eBay and how to improve your sales, and possibly take you through my listing process so you guys know how I list items on eBay and how I managed to flip those items because I listed a specific way. That way it'll help yourselves and it'll help you actually gain to those $1,000. Again, thank you guys for watching. Hasta la vista.